Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's exhibition game on Fox Sports Net. I'm Greg Papa with Doc Rivers. Thanks for joining us here on Fox Sports Net, Doc.
My pleasure, Greg. I'm anticipating a good one.
Stand up and cheer for your Boston Celtics. Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker, Albert Chaney, Vitaly Potapenko, Kenny Anderson.
Doc, how about some matchups?
Well, both players are extremely gifted. Let's keep an eye on them and see how this matchup unfolds.
And this one's underway. He receives the pass at half court.
Visiting teams like to come into arenas and strike the first blow. By doing this, they take the energy right out of the home crowd.
And it drops. From inside. Here's another helpful hint. Try not to shoot a shot with a defender breathing down your neck. Then you'll make more of them. Short jumper. Doc, you can tell by the ball's trajectory that that shot would have been off the mark.
Well, when the shot is flat or the arc is too high, it probably will be off the mark.
He receives the ball on the wing. Off the mark. Oh, that doesn't look good. I think he's favoring his leg.
Greg, my view was partially blocked, and I didn't see him go down. However, it looks like a strain or sprain of some sort. Usually those type of injuries take 2 to 5 games to heal.
Perimeter J. And it drops. To Leonard. From inside. I'm surprised he got that shot off. There was a defender right on him. It's stolen. To Hardaway. He stops. He pops. Shot no good, off the rim. From the outside. Off the mark. To Brown. To Mashburn. To Zoe. Short jumper. And the ball's out of play.
It's quite simple, folks. The more turnovers you have, the fewer shots you'll get.
To Walker. From inside. Good. Short jumper. That's a tough shot to make with a defender breathing down your neck.
Well, now that these teams have a feel for each other and the jitters are out of their systems, watch for them to really get it going the rest of the quarter.
No! Off the mark! And the ball's out of play. To Walker. With the jumper. And it drops. He receives the ball on the wing. He has an open look. Off the mark. Short jumper.
Paul Pierce.
And it's good. The shot's up. Yes. It's stolen. To Leonard.
They should really be looking for a 2-for-1.
Bottoms up. And it drops.
Albert Chaney.
Greg, with so little time remaining, they should make sure they get a good shot and leave little, if any, time on the clock.
Deshaun Leonard.
It's stolen to Hardaway. From inside. Posterized. And the free throw's good. To beat the horn.
At the end of the first quarter, Miami 11, Boston 10.
In an isolation play, you really get to see who the best penetrators are, but also who the weaker defenders are as well.
From inside.
Well, with various retirement player title, his NBA title is up for grabs.
Yeah, definitely some favorites, but there's no one team that dominates night in and night out.
Alonzo Mourning.
With the jumper, and it drops. He receives the ball up top. He stops. He pops. To Pierce. Shot, no good. He has an open look. Shot, no good, off the rim. And it's good. To Leonard. No good, off the iron. And it drops. Here are some of today's scores from around the NBA. He passes the ball to the wing. He passes the ball up top. It's stolen. To Hardaway. To Mashburn. Alonzo Mourning with the jam. You'd have to say that Alonzo's injury prone. After all, he has not played an entire season.
Well, I hate to say that he's injury prone, but he has had some bad luck. Zoe's had surgery on both knees and has had a foot injury as well. It's nice to see him back.
To Walker. And it's good.
Antoine Walker. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
For three. Doc, it's almost a no-brainer. You've got to have one player on your squad who can knock it down from outside.
Definitely. With an outside threat, it keeps the defense honest.
Tim Hardaway, 4-3.
He passes the ball to the wing. The pass is received up top. From inside. Yes. Triple. No, not this time. The pass is received up top. He stops. He pops. To Zoe. With the jumper. No, off the mark. From inside. To Pierce. Short jumper. Good. Trifecta. No, off the mark. He passes the ball up top.
It's ideal to try for one last push towards the end of the second quarter so that you go into the locker room feeling upbeat and ready to start the second half.
Paul Pierce.
Triple. Shot, no good.
With this much time left on the game clock, they should make sure that this is the last possession of the quarter, and the best scorer on the team should take the last shot.
Knocks it down. The pass goes into the post. Shot, no good. Nicely done.
Timeout, Miami.
The shot's up. No, off the mark.
At the end of the half, Celtics 26, Heat 20.
Here's a look now at the halftime report. Pay particular attention to the stat which has been marked. It, along with the other statistics, describe what has happened in this game so far. Doc, would you agree that the best fast break teams are those with front court players who fill the lanes well?
Certainly. Teams like Minnesota, Utah, Denver, Portland, and Sacramento have big forwards who run the floor well. These type of players will help a team's transition game immensely.
And Walker.
Two-handed tomahawk jam.
Really, there's not much you can do when a player goes up strong with two hands and finishes above the rim.
Alonzo Mourning.
Wide open inside. Good. It's about that time, Doc. What's today's Fox fact of the game?
Here's another one for you Laker fans. In 1987, the Lakers outscored the Sacramento Kings 40-4 in the first quarter.
Did you
of the
say
game.
40-4?
40-4.
Well, that Lakers squad then was pretty tough. And it drops.
Antoine Walker.
To Zoe. He stops. He pops. Got it.
Alonzo Mourning.
Short jumper. Yes. He passes the ball to the wing. Takes off for the dunk. Look out. Two-handed jam. He receives the ball on the wing. No! Off the mark. It's stolen.
In the third quarter.
And it's good.
Rashawn Leonard, 4-3.
From inside to Mashburn. Short jumper to Walker. And it drops.
Paul Pierce.
From inside. Got it. Short jumper. Yes. Out of bounds is the call.
Double score.
The pass is received on the wing. Doc, what's a 2-for-1 situation?
Strategy. Basically, it's a strategy. You want to attempt a shot with approximately about 35 seconds remaining so that your team will get a second possession towards the end of the quarter. It's a tactic in the NBA that every coach uses.
No, not this time. To Hardaway. shot's up. It draws iron.
At the end of the third quarter, Boston 38, Miami 31.
When coaches are losing in the late stages, they often ask themselves, how can I erase this deficit? Sometimes it's a difficult thing to do, but whatever the team does well, they'll have to do it before the time runs out.
He receives the ball up top. Short jumper. Nicely done. Shot from the outside. Off the iron. He receives the pass at half court. From inside. Good. To Zoe. From inside. And the ball's out of play.
Heat ball.
Perimeter J. Yes.
Hardaway is great to watch. I just love watching the killer crossover.
He does do some amazing things off the dribble, doesn't he? He receives the ball on the wing. Shot from the outside. Off the mark. No good. Off the iron. Nicely done. Here are some of today's scores from around the NBA. Shot, no good. To Walker. He takes off for the dunk. Look out, two-handed jam. Shot from the wing. Shot, no good, off the iron. To Pierce. He receives the ball up top. He passes the ball up top. He passes the ball to the wing. It's stolen. To Leonard. The shot's up. No! Off the mark. He takes off for the dunk. Throws it down. He passes the ball up top. He passes it into the post. Good! And the ball's out of bounds.
Celtics ball.
The shot's up. No good. Perimeter J. Nicely done. To Zoe. We have liftoff.
Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning with the jam. The pass is received on the wing. The pass is received on the wing. He receives the ball up top. The shot's up. Off the iron. To Leonard. To Zoe. Entering the last minute of play. Takes off for the dunk. Look out. Two-handed jam.
Foul number 42, P.J. Brown. His first of the game, his team's first this quarter. Foul number 10, Tim Hardaway. His first of the game, his team's second this quarter. Foul number 21, Rashawn Leonard. His first of the game, his team's third this quarter. Foul on number 10, Tim Hardaway. His second of the game, his team's fourth this quarter.
Doc, I just don't think good free throw shooting is emphasized anymore at the lower levels.
Well, kids playing in grade school and high school should realize the importance of good free throw shooting and practice shooting just as much as any other skill.
Albert Bainey. Time out. Heat. 5 timeouts remaining.
Well, is this game out of reach, Doc?
You never know. I'm not going to be the one to say yes or no to that question.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. He stops. He pops. Short jumper. Yes.
You always want your best shooters on the line during crunch time.
And now for the second free throw.
Barrows. Time out. Heat. 4 timeouts remaining.
To Brown. Out of bounds is the call. He'll have to sit down for a while now because of the fouls. Hey, Doc, what are some helpful hints for those younger players out there who will just struggle from the free throw line?
Well, Greg, the most important thing is that you develop a routine. And that routine should be performed every single free throw that you shoot.
Barrows. Time out. Heat. 3 timeouts remaining.
And the ball's out of bounds.
Out of bounds to Boston.
Looks like he's done for the game. That's his 6th, and he fouls out. And now for the second free throw.
Barrows.
The pass is received on the wing. He stops. He pops. Nothing but the bottom of the net. He gets the pass at half court. And now for the second free throw.
Vitaly Potapenko.
He passes it into the post. Perimeter jumper.
Sean Leonard.
And it's good. And it's good.
Barrows. Final score, Celtics 60, Heat 49.
Well, folks, that concludes our coverage of the NBA on Fox. I'm Greg Papa for Doc Rivers saying so long. I'll tell you what, Doc, they had no answer for this guy tonight. He did it all.
1, 2, 3. Let's do it.